is that Poppy Playtime is actually Ella something, who was believed to be a German immigrant that wanted to work for the company because she always loved playing with toys as a kid. Nothing wrong with that, huh? Yeah, nothing wrong with that. It gets worse. But yeah, I mean, like, she seems normal and stuff, but I don't think she's normal. Because, well, she gets so into talking about how she wishes she could go back to being young forever, and talking about how trees live longer than, like, everything, like, even the oldest humans in times. And it gets weird. She gets weird. And chapter 1 is only out, but I cannot wait for chapter 2. Like, I seriously can't. Like, this is big. I can't wait. But, yeah. So she gets weird about that. And I'm thinking, because one of the death screens when you get eaten in the vent system is, because another fan theory is that Poppy, since she's been locked up in a box so long, can use telekinesis, and she can talk with the other experiments, and Huggy Wuggy's actually trying to lead you to her, which I like that theory the best, because I mean, like, if you look throughout the game, and I'll put a picture up here of what, like, it looks like, one of him peeking out. When you get the red hand, he's there. He's peeking out of one of the vents there, watching you, looking at you. He shuts the vent and goes away. But that doesn't change the fact that he was there. He was there waiting for you to get that done, so you could go over to the next area and do what else had to be done, so then you could finally get to Poppy. And the thing is, like, Poppy's locked up in this box, right? Like, what if the scientists put her there just so they could observe her and break her, because she is their pride of how they've, like, gone to go on. And, like, that trailer that says, "I'm a real girl, just like you," freaks me the heck out. I think it freaks everyone out too, because, like, you don't ever hear toys going, "I'm a real girl, just like you." No, she's evil. That actually freaks more than just me out, so it's good to know that other people are on my side and are thinking, like, oops, I forgot to suck that away. But, like, it's weird though, because she's literally like, no, I don't, because she is a real girl. If the fan theory is correct, that is Ella Hansen or something. Okay, I'm gonna cut and just go look at this text real quick. Okay, back again, but, like, seriously, like, what's up with Ella Hansen? I'm just gonna call her Ella Hansen. I honestly have been reading too much Saddle Club, and I'm thinking of Carol Hansen, I know, so if anyone reads Saddle Club, shout out to you. But, like, seriously, she gets so into that conversation. It creeps me the heck out. Oh. It creeps me out, like, so much. And, like, if you are the experiment that got away, because, like, in the last recording you get before you open Poppy's box, it's a creepy recording, but it makes sense in a way. So could there be good and bad experiments? And Poppy's a helpful one? Because it would make sense if what I feel like would be the protagonist or something would pair up with the doll that is so scary they locked her in a cage. I mean, not a cage. That was so precious they locked her up. It doesn't make sense for everyone to be scared of her, does it? I mean, of course not. Okay, I just thought about how scary this face looks right now. But, like, isn't it a little weird how she just, like, and I think she's actually going to be nice and help us, but I don't think that's a theory a lot of people like. But I think she's going to be nice. Because, I mean, I don't see why she wouldn't be nice. I don't see why she wouldn't be nice. Especially since Ella Hansen, I'm sorry, I'm just going to call her that, wanted to be a doll. Like, if she wanted to be a doll, wouldn't she enjoy it? I don't know why, but something is just so wrong about this. I feel weird. It feels weird. And I think some of you should know how weird it actually feels, because, like, this rando, you're an ex-employee, right? What if you were listed an ex-employee? But that's the thing, though. It tells you you're an ex-employee. So then there goes, like, the hope of your hopes and dreams of ever being the experiment. So that's why I've kind of dropped that. Because, I mean, like, if you're an ex-employee, why would you be labeled an ex-employee if you were an experiment that got out? Because in, like, the load-in screen or something, when you hit play, it says you are an ex-employee going back after everyone mysteriously disappeared 10 years ago. Like, that doesn't make sense, does it? That just doesn't make sense, and it doesn't feel right. So I'm more a fan of the theory that where she is actually, because I don't think, even though the scribbled handwriting on the paper that says they're still there is weird, I don't think that is actually an orphan, because although there is an orphan program running, I don't feel the need as to think that's that. So you may think I'm weird for thinking that's not that, but I think I'm right, honestly. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Nothing here actually makes sense. And I think you guys would actually agree with me, because it just doesn't. Nothing here adds up, and I know this is a really, like, weirdly laid out horror game. Although, I love how, like, there's something about Huggy that makes people want to high-five Huggy's hand that I confused on, but, like, high-fiving the open hand is what everyone does, and I'm actually not ashamed to say that I would do it too. And for the fact that there's a chain of people high-fiving the hand that I would, which is another reason why I would high-five it, because you cannot break this chain. You cannot break this chain. Yeah, I'm just not gonna do that. But, yeah. I want to know if, like, what it's on that you can get it on, because, boy, would I love to play me some puppy Playtime. And now that I know where all the jump scares are and stuff from watching, because when I first saw this, I saw it like 2 days ago while I was scouring through YouTube at night. It was like 11 at night, so I should have been asleep, but I can't sleep. So I want no one talking about how I'm doing what I'm doing right here. Like, it's normal. Y'all are weird, dirty-minded. But, yeah. And I saw Dan TDM playing it, so I was like, oh, well, I'm bored. This is a horror game. I'm going to do what I do best. Watch horror games at night. Like I did watch Dan TDM finish, This is the Location at night, with the bad ending where his body gets taken over. When the eyes opened, that scared me so badly. Just know that I'm not really a fan of watching horror games at night, but I've gotten used to it. So, there. But I honestly think Poppy is going to help us. I don't think she's going to be bad. I think Needles thinks she's going to be bad, but I don't think she is. I honestly don't, because when you open her case, she sounds like she was desperate, almost. Like, if anyone actually heard her, like, she sounded so desperate for someone to help her out, because I'm thinking they put her in there because they didn't know what to do with her, and they didn't want to get her messed up or whatever, so they put her in there. But now she wants revenge because she wanted to be a kid again, but they locked her in against her will. So I'm thinking she wants to get revenge on them. So she ordered 1006 to eliminate them all because she was in a box 10 years ago. You do hear one of the conversations with Rich and another employee, and that Rich seems so mad at the orphan things, at the orphan stuff, but at the same time, he's just mad because management is getting on his tail. But you can hear that the other employee knows there's cameras everywhere listening to this conversation. And, like, literally, it's just, like, so he's just trying to shut him up before they both get in trouble because he was talking with the person that's venting or whatever in a bad way about the company. So he's trying to shut him up, or they're both gonna die or something. I don't know, because, like, I think the head of security knows what's going on. Laheath Peer. I don't know. I don't think I said that right at all, but I think he understands. He is, like, always listening, so I can imagine him finding out and wanting to kill them both. Because, like, because I think the orphans are definitely there for experiments. Or somebody in Play Code just had the idea and it would maybe keep people off their backs about why all their toys are staying and stuff. I don't know. But yeah. Also, this is how long it takes to do one of these. It's not that hard. But, yeah. Gotta go edit this now, then post this to YouTube. It's probably going to be like 30 minutes. But thank you guys for listening to Theories. I know this wasn't very well put together. I'm not a very well put together person. So, let's just... I'm sorry, I know this wasn't very well put together.